Hi guys, Frank here at Motor Sportsland at 4001 South State in Mill Creek. We got another fantastic, I love Keystone product. This is a new Keystone product. It's the 13 RKS Sprout. This thing is 17.6 from bumper to tongue long. You're about 2960, 2980 on your dry weight, and it's just a really easy. Not a lot of complexity to it, but just a great little trailer. We start off in your baggage. You do have a nice big baggage storage area up here. You've got a battery disconnect set up inside. It does come with a 200-watt panel on the roof already that powers up your batteries, obviously, and the batteries run the fridge, which is the 12-volt refrigerator. We all know that new technology coming out. It's fantastic. Nice big awning out front here. You do have your LED pin lights. And I just love the tempered glass doors, guys. Just to talk a little bit about the doors itself, we're looking to make a possible video just to show structure of it. But to have a tempered glass door, this door does not have flex in it whatsoever. And the way it closes, we've all been there if we've had campers in the past and you're trying to rip open the door, do this or that. They really frame this up solid around the whole door frame to make this thing close true and open true every single time. Nice little grab handle to go inside. The aluminum steps, they fold up, tuck up, and I like it's a 2-step instead of a 3. If you ever get a lower step to the first one, you always get a platform, fold out step, but it just gives you that clearance underneath. So you don't have that extra, dragging. So it closes up just as much as high levels as your stabilizing jacks. Mentioned they do have 4 stabilizing jacks, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. They are going to be the manual ones, but they easy with an impact drill or anything like that. Drop those down, crank them tight. It does have your propane quick connect, which is right here. So you're doing your barbecuing outside. What I do with mine is I have a quick connect on my trailer. They sell a splitter in the store here. You pop it in and you got 2 ports. Now you can run, a fire pit or a camp chef, a lantern, whatever you want propane devices, you can run off of that. That feeds off your main tank. Coming out to it, they got a really beefy tire. I love the clearance that they have on this as well. Some little things to mention: solid steel fender. So you don't have your plastic trim there that anything kicks up in the road could crack that, but nice steel fender. Not to be used as a step to get up on it, but it's a really nice setup. 2 110 outlets sitting out here. So once again, powered up or generator power. You can plug something in here, have a blender out here, the old George Foreman, whatever it is. Setting up over here, this is going to be, so it does have a working, this is your exhaust for your furnace. So totally furnace inside, has a 13,500 BTU air conditioner. That's going to be run off of power, of course. And we're just going to go around the back end here and show you from the back part of this trailer. Okay guys, we're back here on the back end of the little Sprout here, the 13 RKS. Full-size spare tire. Now when I say full size, it has the same tread as the tires that are on it, which is nice. These windows and around the side we just looked at in the back, these actually kick out like this, seal back up. They got a really good seal in here so you're not getting back dust as we're cruising down those dirt roads. It really does seal this up nicely. Housed for a backup camera. So the housing itself is a very simple process to install a camera here. We do sell the high definition digital cameras that read RF signal to the screen that sets up front. Come see us at our parts store. We do sell those as well. Solid steel bumper. This is pretty cool. These caps come off at the end, and this is where your stinky slinky lives. So the sewer hose goes inside of here, has its own tube, home for it. We do have, you can see back here when you come in and take a look at this, we'll walk around. You do have a 200-watt panel you can see out the back here. It is raised off the roof. So panels that are just right on the roof itself. We haven't seen a whole lot, but there could be issues with that. We want airflow through those because solar panels do get warm. So we get that little, bracket system that kicks them off the roof, and it's a really nice solar panel. We're gonna go around the side here. Talk about how high, and I love this. Once again, trailers that you look at that have an off-road capability, raised up and everything, and then everything's tucked up, and then you have your sewer hose, 14 inches dragging down, you got no clearance whatsoever. You can see on this how high and tucked it is. It's their engineering and design that does that to not take away that clearance of the actual sewer hose that dumps. Once again, your scissor jacks on both sides here. We got, like I said, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, which really stabilizes this. It's, at 17.6, there's not a lot of movement in there anyway, but just to walk into a solid surface in your trailer, which is really nice. 30 amp service, your plug, cable comes here. Obviously your power cord comes with the trailer. 30 amp plug into a generator, plug into shore power at a park somewhere. You've got everything working. Your microwave, your air conditioning, any electrical devices. Coming around, you do have your gray water dump here. So yes, you will have to take that sewer hose, flush that out, and then you take that hose, take it off, bring it over here, dump your gray water. Very simple process. We do have a tankless hot water heater, which you've seen that just like the 12-volt refrigerators in the industry, these endless hot water. You're at a park somewhere, mama can take a hot shower for a long time. It's just really, really ingenious to get them out camping. Once again, the windows on the outside, they kick out, come back in, seal up nicely. You have a little turn dial in there. I love this feature where it's housed inside. I wish really a lot of trailers would do this, but this is just a easy access outside shower port. You do have a hose for that setup with a sprayer. You can set up an outside shower. I've done it with mine where they have a little sticky pad. You can set it up right here, put your shower head, actually stand hands-free, take your shower outside. All your hoses, there's a little cap right here that comes off. You drop your hose. If you're at a city, drop it down, bring it over to your spigot, close this door up. And then anything else, fresh water fill is in here. And you also have your black tank flush, which is right there. If we don't know what that is, we'll explain it to you, but a quick explanation, you hook your hose up to that. It's like a high pressure sprayer over your black tank that just flushes everything out, let it bog, dump it out. We'll talk to you further about that process. Let's go around the front here. Once again, you do have a battery disconnect switch inside. You have a secondary battery disconnect switch out here. You want extra solar, and if you got one of those bookshelf solar panels, you can kind of set up and face the sun as the sun tracks across the sky. There's a port right here that you can plug that in, which is very convenient. Comes with two 5-gallon tanks. They say, why 5 gallons? Why not go bigger tanks, 7.5 gallon? You could fill these anywhere. If you're out camping somewhere and you need more propane for some reason, I mean, 2 propane tanks for this little trailer is gonna last you a long time. If you're running a furnace, that's when it probably eats up a little more. But you can swap these out anywhere, any gas station, any grocery store, you see them. Electric tongue jack is coming with this. Very easy to do. Little light switch up here for nighttime hookup. Gives you some LED light out here to see what you're doing. It may look like aluminum. This is all steel. It's just painted, it's actually powder coated steel to look a little lighter. It looks like aluminum, but it's not. We do have I like how high they bring this chip, this protectant up here for any rock chips, anything like that. The metal comes up, and then you got this beautiful fiberglass wrap up here. Just a great little lightweight trailer. If you're looking for something, come down and see us. We're gonna walk inside and check this out. All right, we are in the Keystone Sprout 13 RKS, little itty bitty trailer. It's just an awesome little setup. All these features set up in a trailer of this caliber, this size, that feel like a full-size trailer almost. TV comes with it. We have the setup up here. This is on an extension mount, so you can kick out, turn to your bed. Microwave set up right here. It is a convection microwave. So when we come in and look at this, all steel inside, you know what that is with the steel racks. So convection, no oven, but you have a 2-top burner. This is just a ton of corner storage. Smart design of, hey, we don't have to have all these, cabinet doors. Set up your plates, everything in here. Like how this is set up where you can actually take these bungees off, clip them on, and so you don't have a yard sale cruising down the road, which is pretty nice. Bowl sink, it's a stainless steel round bowl sink with a little pull-out faucet. You do have your 12-volt refrigerator and freezer setup. Usually when I say of full-size trailer amenities with a small trailer this size, you'd usually have you've probably seen them. You come with the trailers, a small little fridge down below. This actually has, it's a smaller cubic foot refrigerator, but actually separate fridge and freezer door, which is pretty sweet. Your control system setting up here, thermostat right here, just works like your house thermostat. Set it, forget it, you're good to go with heat. This is a jackknife sofa. We drop that down. You got a spare bed right here. Put that back up. You do have storage underneath here as well. The bathroom, we're going to check this out real quick. All right, we are in the shower of this little Sprout 13 RKS. You can see where you do have a sunroof. I'm about 5'11 and a half. You do have a good sized shower set up in here. Your toilet set up, instead of a ceiling fan on these, which is kind of an intuitive and really smart idea, you have a vent set up right here where you open that vent out, you get airflow out here. So you got somebody in here for a minute, open that up, clear it out. What you can't see right now, you do have your Suburban hot water tank, the tankless water heater controls right here, light switch, you have a power outlet here, a little toothbrush holder, and a mirror right in front of you. So this closes up. I like how they do this. This flexibility in here is if you're, you know, it's not a massive shower, but if you're sitting and you're not hitting something solid, you have a little bit of flexibility with that curtain. So cool little bathroom for this little guy. Oh, well, caught me napping, guys. Hey, just as we mentioned, in the shower, I'm about 5'11" and a half. And I was laying on this mattress, which is a pretty comfy mattress, good size for 2 people. And you still got 5 inches from my feet to the wall, my head to the wall on that, which is pretty nice. We got overhead storage. You got your independent light, last light off when you go night is right there, right above you. 2 USB ports. You do have under the mattress here, which is, I think is a great design when you come out with this stuff. You do have a pocket of storage, a good bank of storage right here. And then they split that difference, and then you go storage underneath here for shoes, for bags, backpacks, whatever. Really nice feature on that. But we are looking at a window on this side, you get a cross breeze through here at night time. We do have a bottle opener, some hooks right here set up for hanging your clothes, keys, or anything like that. But come on down to Motor Sportsland, check us out. This is a great little trailer. I think you're gonna dig it. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching these videos at Motor Sportsland. We have a location in Mill Creek. We have a location in Spanish Fork to help you out for both locations. We'll service you as well. We have current online pricing. Like and subscribe if you like these videos. It means a lot to us. I appreciate it. Come on out, let's walk the lot.